Yes, because they haven't sent out enough stuff for that for anyone to not be able to buy everything. Gridania? Question mark.
It is Gridania.
Which bandana? Out of curiosity, is it the neck piece?
Ribbon.
Red Bill?
Ribbon.
That is not what I was picturing when you said bandana. Super flamboyant, and I love it.
It has a very a mono aesthetic to it. That's sort of like, let's just take a whole bunch of styles and patterns and just like mash them into one piece of clothing.
Are there other ones like that?
I don't know of any other ones that are like that sort of wrap around your forehead style headband. Oh, another option is you can go for the kind of like basic bitch, like what near automata type look. You have all the nines gear from the second raid. If you wanted to go for the kind of like Yorha looking aesthetic. I don't know, like describe what you want out of Samurai. Do you want something that looks kind of classic Japanese? Do you want something that looks kind of like modern futurist?
I don't know if I want to go
Sci-fi.
For Mall Ninja.
Metal Gear Solid.
I don't know.
No. There's definitely that you can. I don't know what it's called, but there's definitely something that's like the Raiden body.
Oh yes, I've seen it.
And you can get one of those, like suddenly all the high tech looking katanas. You have a reason for it, you know, like the Ironworks set and stuff like that, or
I'm kind of torn between going with like no, what's the name of those things? I'm torn between going with like armor or like robe. I forgot the name of those things.
like a Howdy.
Yeah.
Like a Hakama.
I mean, I could get the Haori from was it Eureka that had that?
Did you ever do Iroha's event?
Oh yeah, there's that one. What was that called?
Maiden's Rhapsody? Because it's
No, not the name of the event, the name of the items.
Oh.
They're gonna
remember.
be in the special seasonal armor.
You see this, Tam? This may not look pretty, but this is peak performance.
Auto attacks.
All right, now that I'm in an inn room, take a look at my armor. Nope, it's not the summoner stuff. Maybe it was in the summer block. Nope, not in the summer block. Ah, here it is. It's the Amatsu set. There's that. That's another head bandish type thing.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a nice set.
Yeah, it's really good considering it was a random event.
I don't have any of that stuff.
And they even reran the event this summer.
Tam.
I have like
slacking.
no event items ever.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's why your glamour, whatever.
My
is
glamour
not...
game is could use a bit of work.
What Carrot's saying is game recognized game, and you ain't got none.
All right, so I'm trying to think. Like,
Okay, maybe
we're
more than a bit.
we're limiting it to things that you can acquire permanently without spending money in the Mog Station.
I mean, I can wait for the events to come back around.
You might not. Yeah, you might.
Yeah, might not since it was a FF11 crossover.
It took that one like what 3 years to come back.
They did it just before Stormblood because it was samurai gear. And it was run originally in, I want to say, 2017.
So like this,
Maybe late 2016.
like I think this is really what you're going for. But there is another avenue, which is like most of the stuff from mid-ish Stormblood had that, you know, let's
Yeah.
call it the Doman aesthetic. Let's see if there's any. Dungeon gear that I have tucked away here.
Although I don't like how most of these things are not dyeable.
It's fine.
Unless they are.
It's fine. They're already the perfect color.
Well, so that is, the antiquated one is not dyeable, but the non-antiquated one is in fact dyeable. You can, what is it? I think that one is the one you get in Eureka. You should get a dyeable version in Eureka.
It's the first upgrade for the armor.
Yeah. The problem is I look at this and I'm just like, wow, you look just like Derplander from the cutscene. Not on accident.
No. My character does not remind, even though I know that that's what that outfit is, doesn't make me think that. Looks pretty different.
I'm willing to bet that Kanata didn't even do the portions of the quest line that came out in previous patches. Like, did you see the thing where they were like, goodbye, Thancred, goodbye, Urianger?
Oh my god.
Well, that starts at the same place in Mortsuk, so
Okay. Are you not even seeing the quest? Is the
did
quest
you
not showing up?
actually finish?
You had to finish the
quest, or
main
is it
scenario
still in the
quest.
log?
You had to finish the main scenario quest of the patch.
Yes,
prior
for
to this
Dungeons and
patch.
Crystal.
Right? You had to get to the point where everyone's like, let's have this big, tearful goodbye because we're going back to the world that we came from. Did you not do any of that? You know, you knew that this was coming. It's not like this is a surprise. It's not like you're like, wow, I wonder if I'm going to have to eventually do this. You know when we should be doing this is on raid day. So after you finish the main scenario quest for patch 5.3, then you can do the patch 5.3 quest in Mordsuk. And then that will unlock the patch 5.4 quest to get some more, raids.
Was everybody else online? I assume not everybody was.
Everyone's online.
Was everybody else like, you took the day off?
Oh, you mean like overnight? Yeah, no, not everyone took the day off.
Obviously, Kanata and I did not, because we are still waiting on this. But is anybody else?
I did not.
Everybody-
I did not need to take the day off because my work is very flexible, but I was up in the early morning trying to shove everything through. So
Yeah. I was thinking about it, but I think I just got distracted and forgot. I was
Yeah,
like,
well, I needed to do a lot since there were two characters, and I needed to get an entire gear set made for the alt, so extra work and whatnot.
I have yet to
Plus,
do anything, but I unlocked the first part of the new Eden normal.
since I'm on the East Coast, it's not really a problem in terms of time.
It is already late o'clock. You unlocked the Edens. Is Tylete out of a cutscene yet?
I'm watching the final cutscene of the Sapphire thing. Where this guy is, I guess, drinking boxed milk.
Oh, you're in the thing where it's in the POV of the Imperials.
Yeah.
Everyone, every time they depict a Garlean, there's such a fucking comic book villain.
Veilstar was pretty good, in my opinion.
I'm talking about unnamed Guardians, though.
Well, those guys are named. This is like, the whatever Garlean associated with the weapons storyline. It's just so weird.
Wait. What the fuck is this? A venture coffer?
I don't know. What is it?
I don't know. I can use it, though.
Where did it come from?
Of my retainer.
Oh,
Oh,
we're
yeah.
doing quick ventures?
Done.
Oh, I see. Wait, metallic sky blue. Oh yeah, that's the cyan color.
Yes, they were doing quick ventures. Huh. I'm not quite sure I understand that. Why would they bring me a box that I have to open? Why don't they just give me the items inside the box?
They used to just give you the die. Retainer offerings were changed this patch.
Yeah, they are no longer. The rarity of an item is no longer based on your item level.
Boo, I just bothered to get all new gear.
Instead, the item level it affects high quality chance. Although I don't know if that also applies to we're still waiting on Tylete.
Oh, that's right. I was like, I know the last one failed. But...
It's kind of a not short cutscene.
Okay.
If I had the stuff from the Moonfire Fair, I could purchase the stuff.
From the recompense officer.
Yep.
I'm like, we have 8 people in Discord, but where's Midori?
Probably making sure that she's not getting distracted by people talking while she finishes stuff up. Although I did do all of these fights on my tank, so this will be a new experience for me.
Every piece of music in this raid tier is a fucking banger.
This is the regular battle music from Final Fantasy VIII, isn't it?
Yes, yes it is. Which has nothing to do with Cloud of Darkness, which was from Final Fantasy III.
Carrot MT.
I am the Emist of T. Why?
I just make sure that if you can have a 17-second countdown.
That's 17 seconds. 17
I don't know if
seconds.
anyone else. Yeah, at least 15. But I think we had it for 17. Or for a
Yeah,
reason.
we had 17 for a dancer. I mean, I can make it 17.
If no one needs it, then I 15. So.
Too late. I'm not going to change my macro again. I still don't know if I fully understand this mechanic, but yeah.
I'd explain it, but spoilers.
Yeah, no. It's more fun to watch people randomly die.
I'll get you when this is over.
Oh, that's obvious.
I'll raise a placeholder after this.
wrong on purpose. And it didn't matter.
Yep. Just slightly.
This is fine.
No, get the fucking cloud!
I still forget that happens. That's my issue here. I can get to the door.
That's real big.
Yes, it is.
Well, you see, Midori, I was asleep when I did this. I don't normally wake up at 5 a.m.
Oh, no.
I have no idea what's going on.
I can't raise anymore. Just a heads up. Well, I should say I can't raise for another 30 seconds.
Kill those fucking clouds.
E.
My tippy toes touched that box. That box is very deadly. No, it goes through fucking Super Bowl too.
I can hear chaos.
No. Chaos was last expansion.
Okay. Yeah, I got it now. Yeah, I know what you mean.
You're picking up what I'm putting down.
Get your pandemonium.
Technically a one-shot. This isn't even the worst one.
But they drop all of them now? Oh, that's right.
They
They've
every
been doing that this expansion.
yes, every normal raid drops 8 pieces, and it can be any of the pieces in any of the raids.
No, there are some restrictions. Like I think feet only show up in the early ones, and pelts I think are only in 1 or 2. But some do show up everywhere. Like you can get pants and chests in all floors, so you can get those in 1 week if you want.
Pretty sure it's all of them from all of them, but they don't have 100% chance.
Didn't it used to be, because I remember accidentally locking myself out of shoes one time.
But
This belt is better than they were expecting it to be.
the belt, yeah, the belt and accessories have 2 slots.
Yes, Square Enix has decided to leave it like that. And some of them are very good.
Yes. So look at the substats on them, and if the substats that naturally show up on the belt or accessories are better than the crafted ones, then you'll probably just want to stick with whichever has the better substats, even though you can overmelt the crafted ones.
Not looked, so don't know. I'll just pass for now. It's fine. I can come back and get another one later.
I unlocked Savage. Now to never ever do it.
Now's the time to join a static.
I shall stay in my hall of unworthy.
I don't understand Eden. What is Eden supposed to be? It looks like a manta ray with bird claws holding a Roman bust.
This was like in
Retro
the
question.
immediate like aftermath of Final Fantasy VII when they started giving the art direction to like different people.
Oh, wow. I can't even access the core anymore. Alright, whatever, Konata, you're coming out all the way to Amarang if you want your gears.
Yeah, it turns out that the gathered items this time are really easy to gather if you
Yep, and you don't need very many of them.
have 800 GP and whatever minimum stats, you can get like
Even
18 or so.
Even if you don't have the control required, not control, the perception required for high quality, you can still get almost everything for a full set in 2 cycles.
If you do have enough perception for high quality, you can get enough for all the things with full high qual mats.
Yeah. They made it really dirt easy this time around.
I mean, like the fact that you get like those extra hits on most of the nodes,
Yeah.
and you have enough GP that you can use both King's Yield and Unearth 3.
Yeah.
Oh, I was actually thinking of Pick Clean, but yeah.
Yeah, I think this time around it's actually better to pull out the high quals because it just makes the craft go faster.
And, relatively speaking, the high quals are a lot easier to get.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they have a lot of the extra chances.
I mean, it's like if you have a non-zero chance, and if you get +2 gathering attempts, that will automatically set you up for 15. 15 high qual base because you can use King's Yield 2, and then you can just hit 5 times, and then starting from the 6, you can get you can use the 100% HQ buff plus use Bountiful to get 2 extra per each hit if you have 800 GP. So yeah, you could get like 15 if you wanted to, or you could chance it a little bit, and you can get 9 guaranteed plus whatever chance you might be able to get from using what is it? The ones that give you
Unearth
like
3 or
yeah,
the Leaf Turn 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that'll put you up to, if you have the minimum perception requirement, it'll put you up to at least 40%.
Yeah, so it's just basically no-brainer. Like right now at the 800 GP mark, it's like if you can make it, just get it.
I was using food and I was only getting up to 49%.
Yeah, without food, I still had a 44%.
Yeah, I think right now towards the end game, I don't think the food, like the perception to high qual chance doesn't scale super well, and it's supposed to be capped at 15% anyhow. Like base maximum is 15%. You can't get higher than that.
Yeah.
Like you might also get like times when when some of the nodes give you like plus like 40% high qual chance. That's when I usually just go with like Unearth plus Unearth plus King's Yield and just smash it all the way without thinking about it. Can Kona hear me?
Oh, I can hear you. Lots of cutscenes.
Are you enjoying the Yuris? I am in the inn at Journey's Head if you want your item right now.
Yeah, I'm at 2800 perception, and I'm still getting less than 50%.
Less than 15?
50
Oh,
when I use Unearth 3 or Leave Turn 3.
yeah, the perception scaling isn't that great right now. I think they've actually probably done it purposely, so that like at end games, like the percentage doesn't scale like it used to. But I mean, even if you're getting like something like 33%, it's actually not a bad number. And like I don't know, like even the collectibles have like the collectible like gathering overall I think has become so much easier, more streamlined.
I need to try it. I haven't done it yet.
I can tell you like 11 Strike Aether Sands only exist in high qual now.
I definitely got 6 normal qual.
6 normal qual, and how many high quals did you get?
I got 3.
While you were collecting? Just like after the patch?
Yes.
I don't know, I haven't actually pulled out on normal qual yet. It's like all high qual. But I guess that was because I was also always hitting like something like 800 plus all the time, or try to at least.
Yeah, I think, well, so the
I think that,
takeaway is
yeah,
that you can do collectibles forever now without spending any GP.
and
Because
I
the
guess
actual
yeah,
appraisal actions don't
don't take
consume
GP.
any GP.
Yeah,
They just take integrity, which are equivalent to the number of times the node can be collected. So if you don't spend any GP and you get below the high qual threshold, you can still get Levin Sand or whatever, but you'll get no normal quality
yeah.
Levin Sand.
And I mean, like now they have like what is like meticulous something that basically gives you like 25% chance where you don't spend integrity, and that also really boosts your chance of getting an item or getting like the good collectible ratings that you'll need. What I'm sad about is that they still didn't seem to have adjusted the gathering scripts, like turn in values, like reward values for things being turned in. So I'm actually
Well,
going to think
right,
about.
because everything that you turn in now is a brand new item because they took the other items that you could turn in before.
Yeah. No, but I guess it's like I also have to think about like, well, how good is the yield comparatively speaking? So maybe it might become higher overall in return. So I'll just probably have to test it out myself and just see if it's worth it.
Well, since there are 3 ephemeral nodes now, you should be able to just bounce between all 3 ephemeral nodes.
Well, it's not the ephemeral. Well, the scripts are not
Oh, if you're
turn-ins
doing
from.
for script turn-ins, then yeah, it's the same as before. But
Except with like their own separate nodes now. You have a completely different cycle if you're going to be doing collectibles.
yeah, but you never need to like fill your time doing non-collectibles while you
Yeah.
wait for your GP.
Which actually like significantly boosts like the potentials, because it's like now I can actually hit both nodes without having to worry too much about like, oh, what do I do? It's like I spent all my GP. It's like just go and hit it. Like you don't need all that GP to get a decent, collectability anyhow.
I mean,
Yeah,
you can still get max with 0 GP.
You can.
It's true.
Totally.
You can RNG your way to max, or you can just like use scrutiny twice and usually hit max collectability.
Yeah. I mean, like meticulous procking, like over and over again, just like give you stupid amounts of collectability in the end. You know what? I shouldn't wait. Konata, you're just. I'm throwing it into the mail. I need to go to bed.
But is Konata's mail full?
I'm pretty sure like 95% of his mails are me sending him stuff. I'm pretty sure. I'm sad that we no longer have deliverance, because now I can't send people with message deliverance. Okay. I just sent it. There's something moving here. I see a Popoto. It's a Tamarai.
Definitely not.
Who? So who's tanking this round? Is it Carrot?
Yep.
Is Carrot
And Kelly.
Dang. What? No, I'm still on actually. Where are you right now? Sorry, I'm okay. Good thing I have that set as my return point. This is awkward. It's like I sent you by mail and I'm just collecting mine from you.
Okay. Let me now.
Apparently, Monk got all the love this patch.
Well, they got their class completely redefined in that the thing that would defined Monk up to this patch, they're like, turns out we can't make this not shitty. So they just got rid of it. No more Grease Lightning. It's not a
Yeah.
thing anymore.
Fundamentally, it still plays kind of the same, but you get a lot of nice improvements, like not having your entire burst window in perfect balance entirely completely defined by your skill speed and latency.
Or your contribution defined by how frequently the boss jumps.
Yeah, I mean, Monk did get exceptionally screwed over by their cinematic transitions, so they, well, spoiler alert, they like them.
I mean, by that reasoning, they should have made Huton just a stance too.
Huton isn't nearly as hard or cost-worthy to put back up as Greased Lightning was, since you either need to go through, well, what was 4 3 GCD combos, or use what should have been your biggest burst cooldown.
Or they could have just developed a way to stop the timers during cutscenes.
They could have, but that would have been sensible.
I mean, they did. Alexander.
You say that, except that every single cinematic cutscene transition results in the ability to redo the opener, only it messes up the opener for Ninja. Because they have
Yeah, except Monk's opener is shitty.
See, this is why I play healer. What is an opener?
Presence of mind.
Opener is using your pod at 6 seconds because God hates you. Or negative 6 seconds, I mean.
I'll just open with a Medica 2. It's like cast Medica 2. That's my opener. Or better just not cast anything. Just start with Glare. Or start with Dia.
Yeah. And no, Tylate, I don't for the record, I understand the issue with Ninja. It's not good. But in terms of awkwardness, Monk was basically next in line after Samurai before they gave you the ability to reset your Sin Gauge. He was just exceptionally klutzy.
Remember that one time when they got rid of Hagakure and people rioted and they gave it back with only 5 per and people rioted and now it's like back to where it was?
I mean, having it back at all was pretty much mandatory because again, if you don't have an empty Sin Gauge, your entire rotation is completely broken.
No, yeah, and that's exactly what I mean. It's like, why did you make that change? It's like, what was the change about? It's like, oh, we thought the Samurai will be too strong. It's like, oh, okay, so you totally gimped the Samurai in return? Totally screwed the rotation up? Alright, well, I think I have overstayed my night and it is now regret o'clock.
Okay, well, try not to regret tomorrow.
I totally will because 9 a.m. meeting. Good night.
Good night.
Are they doing something? Are we gonna die?
Oh yeah.
I chose
Yeah,
the
we're
wrong
gonna-
one.
Bad counting, apparently.
I was like, are they just dancing?
It was cute, but probably should have paid attention to the mechanic.
I mean, priorities.
You right? Cool kids only on this side. Ah! Damn it!
Why did I listen to you? Fine, I was perfectly safe where I was.
I had ley lines
And you're
down. How
like-
could it not be safe there?
You're like, you're on the wrong side, and I'm like, ah, fuck, I gotta get across.
This hurts, by the way. Please use cooldowns.
He's got a sword.
I guess Tyleet's a cooldown.
Well,
I
I mean,
did
that
use
is a tank swap. But the other tank also needs to use cool. Because they get the wait. Okay.
His left side.
Spoilers.
We have enough people technically for this.
Don't take this yet.
All right. My slashing debuff is gone. All right. I'm gonna pay attention this time. All right.
I can get her.
Have you noticed the trick yet?
For
I
that.
don't want to tell you because my MP, but I also don't want to tell you because, oh god, you're all dead.
It's okay. We'll eventually get healer LB3. Don't think there's a tank swap for this one.
Oh, I was fine.
Thin air is in 15 seconds.
Maybe as a tank I should not be participating in that.
I think I'll just wait for LB.
No, not fucking upper slash. Actually, here, can I just be like this? Counting this. I wonder if it's always going to be 5. That's kind of lame. Alright. Maybe I want No! You know, that's a fight.
That fight makes sense to me.
Quite
First
enough,
one
but you
still
got there,
does not.
Canada. I like the bloomers peeking out from under there.
Is this the hodgepodge special? There's an update to ACT already.
Does anybody know a place that lists the stats on this gear?
Garland has been updated. Last time I checked, Ariala had not.
Same.
Do you know an easy way to get to it?
You can search for gear for your class that is item level 510.
Yes, the normal raid is eaten meat, and the savage is eaten more.
How can I have any eaten more if I haven't had any yet?
Incidentally, the healer set looks pretty good.
Visually or stats?
Visually, although the both the chest and the pants have crit on them, so I don't even need to lie when I say that I need both of them.
You need them and you need them.
Yes. I need them for the glams, but I guess I can also wear them for the stats. The cane is finally a savage weapon with crit on it, which I am very happy about. It looks kind of stupid, however.
Bless you.
This character's name is McThick. Gross. Cool. Okay. Good. Gross. Gross. Good. Gross. Good. Oh, this is like a weird fucking masquerade party looking tank quote helmet.
God, I look like the Green Hornet with that on.
Yeah, it's not just the mask. The whole ensemble is very 90s counterculture interpretation of Victorian goth. And the color palette is black on black. But they can be dyed, so. Oh, it actually reveals that there is like a two-tone color system to this. that only shows up when you dye it.
Do some outfits have tattoos with them?
Yes.
Okay. Because I don't ever remember having tattoos on my character.
Usually only chest pieces, but some of the gloves do as well, like on your hands and arms.
Yeah, I think this crafted gear has glove tattoos and body tattoos. maybe leg tattoos, but I can't see under my pants, so.
Okay.
I was not expecting this boss.
You weren't expecting to fight Thancred?
You
Tancred G.
Come on, we gotta fight Thancred at least twice every expansion.
It looks like Tancred G.
I like the markers. This is gonna be good, isn't it?
No, I just wanted to like know where north is because I keep forgetting in these fucking circular arenas.
Yes, I noticed.
I'm sure that these circles on the floor have no meaning whatsoever, so we can just ignore
Nope.
those.
Oh, that's a long time.
I don't know what this does. Okay. I do know what this does.
Nice.
Yeah, placeholder. Yeah, this hurts a fair amount, so I might need a illustrate or subject later.
Don't stand next to the blue.
I guess it's actually don't stand next to the color he has around him.
I'm not gonna tell you yet. Because I also might be wrong, and I don't want to look like dumb.
That's really the worst thing of all.
Like, no, I totally understand this mechanic. You're like, nope, you were just fucking wrong.
I went too early.
Whee! I love this fight. It's so fucking unexplained. Ah, this one. This is.
Of course, this is when I put Asylum down. Nope, totally helpful.
Oh my god. Yeah. Okay. So it's one of those visibility things.
It's Rabanastra.
Never reap. Everyone's favorite dungeon.
I think you mean always reap.
Yikes! Whee! Okay, that was no. Woo! Alright.
I
Puddles.
completely forgot what the tell was because I panicked over that Super Bolide.
Stay away. Get out, Kanata. Didn't you know Benediction triggers Super Bolide?
Might as well. On the bright side, we can LB in a minute.
No, wait. What's going on?
Fire's gonna have a knockback to this, I think. But I could be wrong because I don't know. Nope. Nope. That's not it.
Oh, you're
I
dead.
guess-
Now I should have raised you. It's tanking. Kanata, you're tanking. Stop that. Elite, start tanking.
This is just it. The powder will go off before the other stuff. Try to get. This is lightning, so get out.
I think, yeah, Carrot, I think you're overthinking the turn of the head.
This one is the knockback.
It says flame sword, right?
No AoE.
Still a one shot.
It doesn't matter if everyone in the party has died, as long as they weren't all dead at the same time.
Yep.
Yeah, this tier in the normal mode at least is extremely recoverable.
All of them have been.
They will probably be less so in Savage.
Well, they expect you to have normal mode mechanics perfectly memorized and understood.
Yeah, because then they throw them at you without giving you tells.
And
Well, no,
change what they do.
They have tells. They just
Some of them do.
the tells are not the obvious tells.
Or I'm sorry, some of them aren't telegraphed.
Right, like they'll remove the cast bar and or AoE floor markers.
Sometimes stack markers. like ones that appear above your head.
I love how obvious budget and Corona played a part in this stuff. Because Reen has voiced lines and Gaia doesn't.
Oh, I forgot to undeafen myself. What's that emote? Is that a Mog Station one? Who else wasn't ready?
Well, Nearest also isn't in the party.
He said he had something, a conflict of interest to placate, is what he said.
So, for the foreseeable future on Tuesdays?
I hope
Just
so.
Tuesdays?
I would presume today was probably the last day.
No. So, for the foreseeable future, Nearest has a second raid group that he's promised himself to that starts about 8:30. So we have like a few options with regards to how we proceed with this. One is we try to start early, or at least on time, so that we get as much raid time as possible.
So that would effectively cut us down to 5 hours of raid a week. Right.
Yes. Assuming that we start on time.
Yes.
So we can either start early or on time. Well, sorry. We should definitely start on time. We should strive for that. We could try to start earlier to get a full 3 hours in. Or we try to get an extra day of raiding in. Or we try to find a new white mage. So those are sort of the three options. Yours mentioned this plausibility a while ago, but some of it has been up in the air. But he's only planning on doing it until they get their clear of Eden.
Of this,
12.
what, this new one?
Yes.
What?
So, this group is apparently way better than us, and actually, like, I don't know.
Probably looks up all the strats and everything.
Well, definitely that. Like, their goal is finishing it quickly.
I mean, crafted
Not
gear.
like
Crafted gear is not a stretch. Not a
okay,
stretch. Anyway.
How do I do shifty eyes?
Anyway, let's get this last thing done.
So is he doing this on a different character or on
Different
this character?
That's what he was saying. He had to level up, or sorry, progress on 2 characters at once. Because he has 2 characters.
Really? Just waiting on a healer.
I mean, yes. This was also when I was doing this solo. Just healer is definitely the role in need right now.
I guess if I have to come back for drops, then I will go on.
This is so fucking bizarre.
まだ彼女の意識は残っているはず。必ず一緒に明日を迎えよう。ガイア。
I don't understand. Are those breasts or abs?
It reminds me
Volcano
of the.
Lost Goats.
It reminds me of the Eddie Izzard joke where it's like, someday I'll meet the woman of my dreams, who, a lady who's made out of breasts, or something like that. And I'm like, that's what I imagine it looks like. You know, it's a clustering fruit.
She have a tree for her hat. I need that hat in my life.
She doesn't. She's got a you know, A hedge fro.
That is a solid hat. And I know a thing or two about solid hats.
Says the person dressed like a mustard bottle.
Wow, rude. Let's get personal.
Oh, what? Oh, no.
Nope. No, nobody knows what this does. Come on, it's all about failing until you figure it out. See, this one's like a little bit less bullshit than the previous ones.
Switch.
Yeah, they started using that indicator as like, this is the tank buster.
I just put down ley lines. Son of a bitch. I'm so upset about this.
This fight. And this is a long cutscene too.
Maybe they'll be back
Yeah,
up again.
Ray 2 math.
I like how
Alright.
she's got like dogs on her biceps.
Now we have to do some gardening.
At least you can't lose Grease Lightning during this, so.
ガイアの記憶につなぎます。思い出を守って。
Probably not worth using cooldowns.
I was standing on that platform.
すごくサクサクだね。意外といけるじゃない。
Oh yeah, isn't this the plot of Inside Out or whatever?
でしょ？ほら、なんか簡単ですよ。 どうした博多クッキー思い出から
I was like, where's my butt wings? I'm not playing a paladin. I'll get butt wings.
ねえ見てネックレスにして正解すっごく綺麗絶対そうよ
Just fucking stack markers out of nowhere. I like it.
Boys are chiseled. Didn't that in jail? My back works.
Not that it matters. There's nothing to attack.
It's the principle.
このままじゃガイアの心が空っぽに
Besides, I'm sure this is just what Savage will be like.
この口紅どうかな。
Can you imagine that? Like 8 minutes in the middle of the fight like this?
Please no. I don't want this. Laser eye, very creative.
誰かそんなガイアの思い出がもう
I hope if we die, it starts all over.
Oh, she's stalking them.
Yes.
Having Guardian flashbacks. Can't remember what she stalked.
I don't think I'm ready for this. No.
Alright, it is wind and water. Y'all remember exactly what each of those do. Junction Shiba.
Kana, how could you do this to me?
Remember what it was? Do you remember what it was? It's wind and water. Wind and water. Water is the outside ones. Wind is cardinals are dangerous. This one's just being cast. Lightning.
Water Rama.
Fire lightning. Fire lightning again. Oh, this is stock. This is rocks.
The other Albany.
Release lightning water. Wait, not lightning water. Fire lightning.
Fire.
Fire water stock. It's going to be a very small save window on this one. Fire, water. Stock, wind, water. Another slippity slide. Water, wind. It's just going to cast wind, water again. There you go. That's a fight. I don't think that's going to be terribly difficult. Let's give this person 7 commendations.
Is Guy guaranteed?
Yeah,
Probably.
it's the 4 minion.
The obligatory minion. So, silly question. Has everybody done Sapphire Weapon?
No.
Emerald weapon, you mean?
Sapphire Weapon. As in the one that came out in 5.3.
Nope.
What?
The one that was like a solo thing, right?
Solo
Yep.
thing.
Yeah, I didn't know.
How could you not do it? It's cool.
It was pretty cool.
But why? We had so long.
I got bored and started playing other stuff. Because we had so long.
Don't be Kanata. All right. Well,
So, do you remember when we fought that Ava thing and then it died and then like its back split open and Nail popped out and it was like, Neon Genesis Evangelion! And you're like, oh my goodness, what is this? And then you got a weapon for it and that was like good in the first raid tier. Yeah, well, there was more content to that afterwards because that was 1 out of 3 weapons from Final Fantasy VII. And Sapphire weapon is a solo fight, which you didn't actually fight in FF7 because it got exploded by the Junon cannon.
That was Diamond, I thought.
Diamond and
Oh, that-
Sapphire both got exploded by the Juno cannon.
Ah,
Diamond was first. He was like, "Oh man, I'm gonna make a preemptive strike," and then Midgard was like, "Nope."
Because I'm not gonna lie, I like the content in this game like that story. That was a good storyline. Like the main story, I like it, but out of all the side quests, if you had to make me choose between like Hildebrand and that, I'm gonna choose that a million times.
Well, that is the most useful thing that we could be doing with our time, I think, but it will take people more than 15 minutes to unlock it.
Yeah, let's just call it. And people
But
who need to do homework and need to do shit, you need to get your shit up, boy.
we could definitely start doing that tomorrow if people wanted to get weapons. But I have another question, which is, are people open to the idea of doing some raid time? Oh, I forgot. There was a fourth option with regards to Nearest having an obligation at 8:30 p.m. on Tuesdays, which is, would people be up for the idea of having an extra raid night or moving a raid night to Friday? Since there's no Blue Mage stuff in this patch, most of us who had that time blocked out for Blue Mage don't really have anything to do for probably at least 6 weeks.
In general, Blue Mage stuff is going to be secondary to me to rating. So if we had to
Yeah,
cut
but
the
we
Blue
put it
Mage,
on a different night of the week for a reason.
I know. I'm just saying, like, if I had to cut Blue Mage for rating, I would do that immediately.
So yeah, I guess I'll post about that in the static only channel, but I think it might be helpful to make, how should I put it, like more expedient progress.
Yeah, no, I'm down for more time for sure. My main question is, can you format the question that allows us to understand people's availabilities? In other words, like Thursday and Friday and separate questions. So if there's a better day than Friday, we will find out. Because people's schedules have changed some. I don't know if it matters, but we can at least ask.
I probably couldn't do Friday at the same time we're doing it Tuesdays and Wednesdays. One of the reasons I can make Blue Mage is because we don't start till like 9:30 usually. Our time, Central Time.
An hour later than we usually start. Is it,
Yeah, I wouldn't be able. Yeah, because it's Friday's like a night I can spend with my family. So I don't want to be like cutting off any of that. So that, yeah. Friday, social life things. It's not really social as my family, but still.
How dare you?
Social life in the time of Corona.
Well, it's just my family.
Isn't that what most people's social life ends up being right now?
Pretty much.
You would think so. I mean, Americans are a special breed. There's definitely a type of person who has still not understood why other people are not going out to bars all the time. Anyway, we're done for tonight, right? So
yeah, people should try to do Sapphire Weapon or get Emerald unlocked if they have time tonight.
I'm gonna finish the story and unlock Savage. Also, that's the other thing people have to do. So we can get started tomorrow.
Okay, I'm gonna skedaddle. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
don't think I understand the third question.
The Saturdays one?
No, doing tea.
It would be like 2 nights of Prague and then 1 night of tea.
Well, I thought doing a third night, the point with doing a third night was to do progression because we're not getting is the same amount of time we would be getting because we have to end early.
So if progression is the only thing that you're interested in, then you would not be interested in doing tea. But if you don't want to lose the progress that we have done on tea because we're not going to step in there for 2 months and then we're going to be like, I don't remember anything about this fight. That would be the reason to continue to do tea while still working on progression. So the question is mostly, what is the thing that you would rather focus time and energy on if we had more time? Like, we definitely do not have any time to do tea because we only raid 2 nights a week. But if we had a third night, then there would be flexibility to possibly do not just Eden progression.
Also, where is the Sapphire Weapon quest?
They
Locks.
start in the locks in
Okay.
Porta Praetor, whatever.
The locks.
The not Alamigo waypoint.
Okay, thanks.
The Loch Ness Imperium.
You gotta talk to the over enthusiastic Gundam fan.
I feel like that was the guy who dat swapped the model.
one good thing about the marble mount is that it's one of the very few things in this that I have in this game that like actually is somewhat limited.
That very few people have.
It's like, oh, you got the raid mount. Well, that's cool for like 2 weeks.
Certainly, the raid mount does not have long-term coolness. As soon as like the next expansion comes out and people can get it, like pretty trivially, even towards the end of the raid tier.
I mean, it is legitimately a pretty awesome mount. But yeah.
I'm available to do Emerald Weapon normal as soon as people unlock it. Assuming everyone's not going to bed, but I want to use the restroom real quick.
Well, I'm going to bed. I have to get up in like 5 hours.
Good night.
Night.
something something. It's very short. Do people want to do Emerald normal?
I'm fighting Sapphire now.
Have a good night.
I'm in a extreme clear party.